Today I'm putting together an Ikea Pax drawer. Ikea has great instructions and I have no doubt you can put it together without my help. However, if you want to double check on specific points or the companionship of somebody else putting this drawer together suits you, then continue watching. For me, putting Ikea furniture together serves three purposes. First, I have a new piece of furniture. Yay! Secondly, it relaxes me. Making things with your hands these days is rare, and for me, focusing on my hands takes my mind away from other problems. It's also great that in the end, you have made something you can touch. The third aspect that I like about IKEA is the lessons I can learn from them about designing furniture. For example, the thing that stood out to me here is their selection of screws and dowels. If you look closely at the materials these screws are made of, you will notice three: metal, plastic, and wood. Metal is the strongest material here, plastic I would say is the second one, and wood is probably the softest. Metal is used at the joints that have to withstand a lot of pressure, a lot of pulling and pushing, like the front of the drawer. Plastic joints are used for the back of the drawer, for the elements that help keep the drawer closed. And wood dowels keep the joints temporarily together until metal or plastic screws are installed. Selecting screws that have the proper strength in the right place is an excellent strategy for keeping the costs low without reducing the quality of the product. Alright, let's start assembling the drawer. The tools that I will use are an electric screwdriver, a hand screwdriver, and a hammer. To make it easier for me, I have laid out the drawer's panels so that I know where each one goes. The bottom of the drawer is in the middle with the painted side up. All the other panels go round and round, matching the length of each side of the bottom panel. Also ensure that the channel cut into each element is close to the bottom of the drawer. That way, the side panels will be placed in such a way that these big holes are on one side, the front of the drawer. They should be like in this image. Let's open the assembly brochure and start putting the drawer together. We start with the cam screws and we screw them on the front element of the drawer, two on each side. I use here the hand screwdriver because it is very easy to screw them in an angle, and that's not what you want to do. You want to make sure they are perpendicular on the panel. Then you attach the bottom of the drawer to the front panel in such a way that it can stand up by itself more or less. You have to pay attention to the assembly brochure here and make sure to interlock the bottom panel with the channel dug in the front panel. Then you add the dowels in the middle of the front panel, like so. And now you add the sides of the drawer in such a way that the holes go over the cam screws and interlock the sides of the bottom panel. We then add the cam locks in the holes and turn them with the hand screw until we feel they have locked the cam screws very, very well. It's time to add the back of the drawer by interlocking the edge of the bottom panel with the back panel. When these two parts interlock well, the back of the drawer can hang in place without any screws, but be aware that it's only temporary. Now we add the plastic screws to the sides and search for the holes in the opposite pieces. I then take the hammer and hit each plastic screw slowly, first halfway and then all the way. Once I feel they are deep into the opposite wooden element, I just turn the drawer to the side and hit harder. Finally, I turn the drawer upside down and add the final two elements, the metal plate and the plastic piece shaped like an L. Do it for each side of the wardrobe. Now, to fix the drawer into the wardrobe, you need to install the two long metal elements left and right. If you look at these elements, you will see the letters capital L and capital R marked on each of them. Place the L element on the left side of the drawer and the R element on the right side of the drawer. I have already installed some drawers and I want to install the last one at the same distance as the others. So I count the holes on the side of the wardrobe to put the drawer at the same distance. So over the last supporting element, I count 5 holes, and at hole number 6, I fixate the element with my hand. This is where I use my electrical screwdriver, but you can use any screwdriver you want. I ensure that the element marked with the letter L is on the left side of the drawer. I first screw the screws halfway just to be sure both get in, and then all the way. Same for the other side. Add the drawer in and ensure the hooks are edging into the back of the drawer. Look under the drawer and fit the supporting element into the metallic piece we added before, locking it into the drawer. Once the hook falls into the hole, add the plastic element over it. Finally, I just want to add an IKEA shelf element over it to close the drawer and make it look nice and clean. Alright, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed putting this drawer together with me. Let me know how it turned out for you.